merde, de merde.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form,
Personne.
They really
N'oubliez pas ça.
Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Here's Richardson to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. The first carry now. This is... And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
The front office all smiles when the ink went dry on this new contract.
Not only them, how about the coaching staff? Because oftentimes the front office, the coaching staff may have different opinions about the value of a player. I think everyone was in sync on this one. He's a guy that they needed to keep.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 15 carries, 95 yards, and a score.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. You look at this Colt defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in the situations you noted.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Kamara up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Here's Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Kamara will take this into the end zone for a Charger touchdown. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the... to the 24. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like those callers. Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you
and not have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Back to Taylor on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of...
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Richardson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Here's Blake Gillikin now. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from Hard. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Back to throw here, Herbert. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw. He'll drop this, and the ball is knocked out. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Richardson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. Now it's Herbert. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here now, 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap for Herbert. A short throw caught by Andrews. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Herbert. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. DeForest Buckner collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. Here's Herbert. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Play action. It's Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And the Chargers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground.
Touchdown! Mark Andrews, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point.
T'as mis ton costume de franchise player?
It's good to make it 14-0. That time a 9-play drive. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Tu joues en quoi là, en théâtre?
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Eh vas-y, le vieux père la dernière fois là.
And just shutting him off there. And a nice return, but
Ah,
he's going
vas-y,
to
ça y
pay
est.
for it as they knock him
Ah,
down
Popovic.
hard at the end.
Ça va 2 minutes,
The
Popovic.
Colts now they're ready to get the football back. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work?
Pourtant, ce match-là, j'ai marqué 12 points.
Usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Richardson looking to throw this. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And now the ball's out, fumbled near midfield, and picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Charger drive about to get going. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And quickly, they get to the line. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Herbert now. In trouble, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. That one complete to McConkey. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So we have reached halftime. Intermission. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So a player shake it up. We'll get a stoppage here. And that's Alvin Kamara, the one who's going to receive some attention. Hopefully he's okay. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now Richardson. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now it's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here's Richardson to throw. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. First target, first catch, and a first down. On the option left, Richardson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. They go play action with Richardson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Richardson off the play fake. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Joey Bosa in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. And he'll take this one down to the 36. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Richardson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins.
My high school football coach was very fond of saying, you've got to meet force with force. And on a short yardage running play, that's what you're going to encounter. And how about them picking up the first down on that one?
Back to throw here, Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Mark Andrews, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 24. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance.
A throw for Pittman is intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
This will be caught at about the 6. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here's Herbert. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Herbert, open man right side, that's McConkey. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. They'll get this one to Pittman. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Richardson working from the gun. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On the option to give to Taylor here. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Woods. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jelani Woods from 8 yards out. And the Colts are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now down to 20. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And it's looking all the more likely that a fifth straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And his throw is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Grover Stewart able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Oh, it's a wobbler here. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Richardson looking to throw. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. From the shotgun, Richardson. Breaks through the contact. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Things started a little slow for him as a runner, but he has really found a different gear here in this 2nd half. He's been more aggressive, challenging the defense when he sees an opportunity, and now he has a 100-yard game to show for it.
A throw out wide to Woods, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jelani Woods with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Charger defensive unit making their way back out there. What was once a really comfortable lead is not so comfortable anymore. Down to a 2-score game after they've seen a pair of touchdowns go against them on those last 2 drives.
Yeah, they've got to find a way to get off of autopilot right now, okay? Get back to what was working for them earlier. Understand that they still have a 2-score lead, so it's not dire, but at the same time, okay, guys, let's mash the gas. Let's get going again. Let's have some fun.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Herbert. That is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now Richardson back to throw it. Connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Richardson looking to throw this. And the throw there going to be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking for Tony on the out route, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now Richardson. Touchdown, Colts. Jelani Woods finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 2nd down and 6 now. They'll go again with Dobbins. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he will have a Charger first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. And they will take a knee here. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. Herbert to a knee, and that should just about write it into this one. Well, taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big 4th quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? And in the 4th quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different. But ultimately, time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short. And they hold on to win this by just 1 possession.
Not the 4th quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for Los Angeles, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.